let's chat a little bit about a very important topic, the relationship between sovereignty and union or unity on the spiritual path. Now, most practices in the beginning have, especially on the meditative front, are really driven towards cultivating sovereignty, and this is done through mindfulness type practices, right? A type of stepping back where we are alleviating the identity from being locked into habitual mental patterns, habitual emotional patterns, and habitual expressions of activity from a physical standpoint as well. So this has a lot of value because it allows us to find sovereignty from ourselves and from societal impingements and blockages, expectations that we impose, that others have imposed, the way we grew up that may have imposed. And so this gives us freedom. So sovereignty and freedom then go hand in hand, right? This is a type of release, all of this. So sovereignty comes from a type of liberation. Now, one, we could call it like a stage that many very serious practitioners will go through, is a relationship to this mindfulness and sovereign process that is, there's that word detachment, but it can create a type of disassociation. So many will go through a stage where we're wondering, how do I act? Now I'm aware of all these things and it's getting more and more subtle all the time. But then the actions and the acting out and partaking in life can be perceived from a place of you're not fully there because you've spent so much time practicing pulling apart the layers, right? Practicing and not identifying. Now, on the other side of this is union and unity. And this is the pathway through which expression occurs, right? This is the other side of the coin. And we need both of these to function. And they tend to go through stages and layers. So you will develop a strong capacity for sovereignty through mindfulness. And then that gets up to a certain point. And now, because we've developed a type of mindfulness and equanimity, then we can find unity, and that will be unification with a higher expression of, say, light. Now, as we unify more and more and more and more, then there's a point where we need to evolve beyond that particular vibration, right? That particular layer or level of vibration. So that is the unification. Now, to evolve beyond it, we have to become sovereign from it. We have to become mindful once again and develop this type of freedom so that we can then unify once again and continue on the evolutionary path there. So you end up bouncing around from one to the other, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, back and forth, as you keep finding union with higher and higher and more refined spectrums of the vibrational scale. And in order to move beyond whatever spectrum we're currently in union with, we then need to go through another period and phase of deeper and more profound mindfulness, which will cultivate and grow a deeper sense of sovereignty through which we can find more refined unity once again. So really important, because we need to be able to express and we need to be able to evolve the path of expression. All right, thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.